What's up, SpiceDroppers? It's Charlie from Ferndale. So I know these are real popular in Metro Detroit, but shoot me a comment, let me know where you're from and if you've ever had them anywhere else. So the beauty of these things is that the cooking itself takes about 5 minutes, and the prep work is super easy. We're gonna start with 1 cup of hash browns, and we're gonna throw that on a paper towel along with a half a cup of sauerkraut. Now we're gonna spread these out. These hash browns were store-bought, refrigerated. You can make your own hash browns if you want. You could probably also use frozen, especially if you're gonna freeze these egg rolls before serving them. So spread this stuff out, because when we're deep frying, that moisture is our enemy. So now I'm just gonna take some paper towel on top, and we're gonna push down on this and let as much moisture come out of that as possible. So while we do that, we're gonna cut up our corned beef. I just have deli slices here. I got about a 1/4 pound here. We're looking for a half cup of this as well. So we're just gonna do a pretty small dice on these. So we got about a half cup there. Basically, we're making 8 egg rolls, and it takes about a 1/4 cup of filling for each one. So I'm trying to measure around that. You do want to make extra because it's okay to make 9, but if you're only able to make 7 with the amount you have, then you need to be able to stuff them more. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little bit more of this in there, and we can use this for some corned beef hash. Next up, I got a block of Swiss cheese, and we're gonna put in about a half a cup of this as well. This recipe will be in the description, so feel free to follow along and then copy that down. So we got a half cup plus a little bit again. You don't want it to be too little. Throw that in that bowl. So now to our mixture, I'm gonna add half of an onion chopped. I'm using a white onion there. I have 1 teaspoon of caraway seeds, and this is completely optional. I'm just doing that for that rye flavor. A little salt, a couple pinches, and some freshly ground black pepper. And now we can take our dried out sauerkraut and potatoes and add that. Now I have generally not seen potatoes added to this when I buy these, but I just want to give it a little more body because I've had them a lot where the insides burn before the outside's done. So I feel like adding the potatoes will give it some weight so that it can withstand that 350-degree oil. So now we're just gonna go ahead and mix this up, and that is our filling. All right, now to stuff these egg rolls, first I'm gonna take my surface and sprinkle a little cornstarch over it, kind of spread that out. So due to time constraints and whatnot, I was only able to get these vegan egg roll wraps. They don't have egg in them. We're gonna put some egg on these anyway, but they should fry up the same. I don't know, I've never used them. But we're gonna take 2 at a time and put them out on this board on that cornstarch, and we want to put them diamond shaped to us. So now we're gonna take, like I said, a 1/4 cup, and I'm really gonna push that in because we want to have enough stuffing, and we'll put a 1/4 cup each, a little bit more in each of these. Now we're gonna take that and kind of smush it out into the length and width of an egg roll. And again, you want to go in corner to corner for folding purposes. Now you want these to be very tight, so I got an egg here that I whipped up, and we'll use that as glue. So first we fold, I like to fold that corner in so it's a straight line at the bottom, and then you take that over the whole thing and pull back towards you. Push down a little bit, get it stuck. I'm gonna add some egg there, and then we're gonna add some egg here on each side. And then we're gonna fold these corners in. Now this one, see how that's kind of sticking out? You wanna fold that in first. And then we're gonna fold that over, keeping it tight. Again, fold that in, and then fold this corner up. A little more egg here. Now these ones are also gonna push out when you do that, so you wanna fold those in a little bit, and then you can roll this up. And you see all that cornstarch on the outside is gonna crisp up when we fry it. So take this last corner here, put some more egg on there, and boom, we have 1 egg roll. One more time with this one, fold that corner up for the straight line, probably completely unnecessary. Fold it over, back to keep it dense, put some egg on that part. Again, fold in that so it doesn't open up the wrong way. Same thing on the other side, push these in, and then roll up tight, adding a little more egg right on the end there to let it stick. So we're gonna do 6 more of these, and then we can start frying them. So we have our oil heating up. We want that to get to about 360 degrees. But while that's going, I'm just gonna show you I'm only making 4 of these right now. So I'm gonna take 4 of them here. You see how nicely wrapped up they are. Lay them out here. And then we're gonna tightly wrap these in some plastic wrap. So you fold it that way. And then for that professional kitchen wrapping, take a little more and fold it the opposite way. So now we can freeze these 4 and we can cook them later. And the nice thing about these is you can take them right out of the freezer, get your oil to 360, and just like store-bought egg rolls, you do not have to thaw them out before you deep fry them. All right, so we are at just about 360. I do have about 1.5 inches of oil in there. This is the same oil I use for the General Tso's chicken. You can definitely reuse it a few times. If you think about a restaurant, they do not change their oil after every order or anything. So we're gonna go ahead and drop these in. Again, I got a spider, and you don't want them to stick, so we're gonna kind of push them apart. Again, I'm making these 4, and we're gonna go ahead and let those fry until they're golden brown. We'll probably have to flip them a time or 2, but they shouldn't take long. So when they're nicely golden brown, just like an egg roll at the restaurant, we're gonna take those out. We're gonna let these sit and rest while we make an easy homemade Thousand Island type dipping sauce. Be sure to turn that oil off too, and don't touch it until it's cooled down. Okay, easy dipping sauce. I'm gonna take about a 1/4 cup of mayo, a couple tablespoons of ketchup, about a tablespoon of brown mustard. Now I got a sweet gherkin here. Just do a fine little chop on that. You could also just use pickle relish, but what's the fun in that? It's more fun to say gherkin than it is to say pickle relish. Give that a quick mix and we got plenty of sauce for 8 egg rolls. All right, SpiceDroppers, so I just cut one of these open to take some glamour shots over here. And just listen to this. Oh yeah, so crunchy, so crispy. I can already tell we did it again. It's like eating a Reuben. I'm a big fan of putting that potato in there. Baby, we did it again. Peace and love, SpiceDroppers. I love you.